Welcome to Hip Hop Master, subscribe my channel. Hip Hop History, everybody loves Reggie Noble, let's talk about hip hop legend, Redman. By Juvenile. When it comes to the one and only, Reggie Noble, known around the world as Redman, I can honestly say I have been a fan ever since first hearing him appear on a track, ironically called Hardcore on EPMD's third album, Business as Usual, released way back in 1990. And ever since then I have watched the funk doctor rise to become, not only a hip-hop legend by being such a dope artist over a long period of time, but also by turning into one of hip-hop's most likable characters, making us come to the conclusion that everyone loves Reggie Noble. Hip-hop battles and beef. During the 3 decades of being the hip-hop junkie I am today, I have seen the most high-profile acts go head-to-head, and I have witnessed groups turn from brothers in arms to sworn enemies and even explicitly insulting each other on tracks. We've even seen, despite how unlikely, Nelly and KRS-One go head-to-head. We even saw the breakup of NWA, a parting that could have turned violent. But during the 3 decades Redman's bragged and boasted as much as any other punchline rapper, we have yet to see anyone really go at him. And if they have, and no doubt Redman must have faced off many of his rivals behind the scenes. But that's my point, if he has, it has remained behind the scenes that we have seen Redman's Def Squad brother, Keith Murray, have high-profile battles and beefs. And even an artist such as Jadakiss had his famous confrontations with Beanie Sigel in the full view of the hip-hop world. But when it comes to Redman, nothing on that scale springs to mind, and not in full view of the public. I do remember Redman telling a story of MC Hammer, who apparently used to roll up to 100 deep, pulling him over for dissing Hammer on a track. Red did say he politely apologized and never did it again. An incident that ended up turning out to be just a funny story, and a lesson learned by the young legend in the making. Collaborations with other artists. During his career, which is now 3 decades deep, Redman's list of features is extensive, broad, and very varied, signaling the respect he has from his peers, all starting from his early appearances with the EPMD, then going on to collaborating with the likes of LL Cool J, Tupac, Wu-Tang Clan, Busta Rhymes, Christina Aguilera, SWV, Master P, DMX, De La Soul, and Adam F, really show how highly he is respected by other music industry legends. Being someone who's still deeply engraved in old-school hip-hop, someone who follows and is a dedicated fan that even writes about hip-hop, I have seen the emergence of many, whilst have forgotten about twice that amount. I have yet to see that many be received in the same manner as Reggie Noble aka Redman is by the hip-hop community. It's the love that Redman gets from the real hip-hop fan which is just as impressive as his long list of collaborations. You can visit any forum or social media platform that produces content of an old-school hip-hop nature, and you'll see nothing but love for this hip-hop veteran. Even the content that any one of our platforms produces that contains Redman usually is a very strong performer. At times hip-hop can be tribal. When you get people with strong opinions on hip-hop coming together, debates can get just as heated as a sports debate in a barber shop, or watching the game with your friends. Trust me, when I say I have had more than my fair share, but there is one thing that is noticeable to me is, I rarely remember anything negative said about Redman. If anything negative is said about the New Jersey legend, it mostly comes when comparing him to himself. Having set the bar so high with his legendary first 4 albums, some of his later work didn't receive the same level of praise. That is about as far as the negativity goes when rappers are the subject of discussion. Joining forces with Method Man. Just when some may have thought aka Mr. Superman lover just maybe be falling off, he joins forces with Wu-Tang Clan and hip-hop legend, Method Man, who himself is one of hip-hop's most respected and likable personalities in the game. Both having characteristics that perfectly complemented each other, Red and Meth formed a very potent combination, together forming a well-polished act that had many years of experience in the game by the time the two well-known weed smokers came together. The success of the talented duo's first 1999 release, The Black Album, showed proof that the hip-hop world not only loved their music but also warmed to the two legends as characters and personalities. This then led Red and Meth to star in the lighthearted comedy, How High, a movie that did well financially and is considered a classic in many people's eyes. Movie career. It was unsurprising to us watching in that a charismatic guy like Reggie Noble could effortlessly step from behind the microphone to in front of the camera and onto the big screen with ease, other than starring in How High. With Method Man, Reds has featured in a list of other movies which include Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky. His appearance on MTV Cribs was legendary, another time when Redman's likable personality came across while helping turn his episode into a memorable classic. Redman, the hip-hop legend. So, during a career well over 30 years deep, a career where this legend has received nothing but love from his peers and receives nothing but love from the world of hip-hop the globe over, it's easy for us the jury to conclude that everyone loves Reggie Noble. Support real hip-hop, follow, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Peace out. One love family, salute.